All right, ladies and gentlemen, I quickly want to go over just some of the problems that we're doing in today's lesson. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And if you were in class, a lot of this should look familiar. Okay, and I'm actually going to begin with number 5 here. I'm going to begin here with number 5, which simply says x plus 11 is equal to 26. X plus 11 is equal to 26. So I'm going to rewrite it as you should in your notebook. So number 5, you're going to write x plus 11 is equal to 26. Notice how I already have this is my equation. It's already given to me. But remember, I want to get to the point where x is by itself. So notice the x is here on the left side of the equation, right? So I'm not going to worry about over here, the right side yet. I'm just going to focus. Remember, I want to get to the point where x is by itself. Remember, that means that x is isolated. I'm not adding or subtracting or multiplying or dividing anything with it. All I have is x by itself. That is my goal. So in this case, it's not isolated because I'm adding 11. But remember, to get rid of something, I just have to do the opposite. So instead of adding 11, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to subtract 11, right? Because adding 11 and then subtracting 11 is 0. And I can do that. I can do that. Now all that's left over is the x, except that whatever I do to one side, I must also do to the other. If I did that here on the left side, I have to do the same thing to the right side of the equation. So I have to subtract this side by 11 as well. 26 minus 11 is going to give me 6 minus 1 is 5. 2 minus 1 is 1. X will equal to 15. How can I prove that this is a true statement? Well, instead of x, I can put a 15 up here. Is 15 plus 11 equal to 26? Yes. 15 plus 11. 5 plus 1 is 6. 1 plus 1 is 2. It gives me the same answer. Ladies and gentlemen, the answer to number 5 is 50. Do the same thing for 6. Look at something like number 7, though. Look at something like number 7. 7, we have 51 is equal to 47 plus b. Notice how this time the variable is over here on the right side of the equation. Nevertheless, it's the same process. Remember, I'm trying to isolate the variable. Now I want b to be by itself here. I'm just going to leave it here on the right side. All right. Now it's not by itself currently because I am adding 47, right? So I'm going to do the opposite of adding 47, which is subtracting 47, right? However, wherever I do to one side, I must do to the other. All right. 47 minus 47 is 0. So all I have left over now is just the b. That's why it's isolated now. It's by itself. And on the other side, let's go ahead and borrow. 11 minus 7 is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. b is equal to 4. All right. So again, isolate the variable, put it by itself. So whatever you're doing to it, do the opposite. So when I go down to number 22, here I have, so this is number 22, I have x minus 4 is equal to 10. This time, because I am subtracting, I have to do the opposite of subtracting 4. What is the opposite of subtracting 4? I have to add 4. All right? So x minus 4 is equal to 10. So I want to isolate the variable. I want to get rid of this minus 4. The opposite of subtracting 4 is adding 4, but whatever I do to one side, I must do to the other as well. So x will equal to whatever 10 plus 4 is. X has to equal to 14. How can I check that this is true? Well, instead of x minus 4, I'm going to do 14, because that was my x, minus 4. Is that equal to 10? 14 minus 4 is 10. It works out. X is equal to 14. Look at something like 25. Again, it's on the other side, but let's just do the same process. 4 is equal to c minus 26, right? Let's isolate the c. Let's put the c by itself. Even though it's here on the right side, let's isolate it. The opposite of subtracting 26 is to add 26, right? But whatever I do to one side, I must do to the other, right? So c will equal to whatever 26 plus 4 is, which is equal to 30. I hope that I wasn't going too fast. I hope that was helpful to you, ladies and gentlemen. I know this was a short video, but I just wanted to provide you with some examples. We'll see you next time.